Hello, everybody. This is Senica Harris. I'm coming to you with a quick video brought to you by the UrbanWire Media Network, where we shine a light on issues impacting the urban community. I just got some breaking news that just took place here in Indianapolis. It's involving the protests that are currently taking place downtown. I just did an interview with my cousin, actually. Her name's Chan Harris. She actually just witnessed something downtown where a lady drove over a barricade, like a section that was sectioned off, and protesters were peacefully protesting down on the Monument Circle downtown, and this lady just drove through and just ran over like 5 or 6 people. So we're gonna go to the phone call because I was just frantic. For one, I was just wanting to make sure that she was okay, and I just want you guys to hear from her personally what happened. So we're going to go to this clip, and I'm going to play the clip of what actually happened, and then I'm going to go to the phone call, and then we're going to wrap this video up.
My God. Pause it for a second. Hello?
Hey, Chan, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to get the scoop on this. I'm recording you because I'm about to put.
Yes.
So what's going on down there? Like, so I just seen the video.
Hold on.
What
Hold on,
in the?
real quick.
Okay.
Hello? I'm listening. I'm sorry.
What in the hell just happened?
Okay, so me and my daughter.
Are y'all okay?
Yeah, and let me tell you this part. Right when the riot got out the street, because you got to be mindful, Seneca, it was on the circle. So everybody's in the street. Now, prior to that, I also posted that video too. It's on my wall. DPW was trying to run through the crowd, but the protesters stopped, like, back up, like chanting and stuff. So when we seen that happen, the riot was behind me. So I turned around and I was telling the riot, like, all right, well, come on, we about to go. So as soon as we did that, that's when we seen this green van. It was a white lady in it. They was behind tents. People are spectating, saying that it was the white supremacists, which I do believe that, Seneca, because she came through there full throttle, all gas, was not stopping. She ran over like 5 or 6 people.
Did anybody get the license plate? Did anybody?
Yeah, they got her. They actually got the license plate from my video. The police did. They were able to get the plate and zoom in, and then it was other people out there too. But they pretty much the police took a report for me, and then they took my video and screen recorded it, and then they actually caught her like right down the block.
So let me ask you this, because I thought that the circle was closed, so she just went through the circle, like. Or is it still? Or did they open it back up to traffic?
It wasn't open. No, it was not open to traffic. That's why they was telling DPW. Actually, the protest was coming to a close. He started it back up when DPW was trying to rush through the crowd while the people were out there. Like I said, that video is on my wall too, where they're chanting "back up, back up." And then she started talking crazy. She was also white. So she started talking crazy, and he was like, you know what, we ain't going nowhere now. So they didn't start protesting again. Next thing I know, I'm turning around to get in the riot car to come on, because, that was kind of crazy what DPW did.
Yeah.
As I turned around to get her, she was in the street. My daughter was in the street where that van came rolling through full throttle. And next thing I know, she just went like revved. It just revved her way through the crowd and hit all those people. So the protesters started like running and stuff like after her. And some people were able to catch her from the front, and they just like messed her whole van up, busted out her windshield. It was blood everywhere.
See, that's what I was because me and Jonathan just watched it, and I said, this is exactly how these protests turn violent. This is exactly how they turn violent, and then they'll show you the aftermath of somebody's getting their windows busted out and getting drug out of somebody's car and getting their ass beat.
The first thing the police said?
Yeah.
Whose fault was it? We like, really? I just showed you the video. Like, you just took the recording from my phone. What do you mean whose fault it was? This lady came through full throttle. We tried to be behind tint, Senica, but unfortunately her front windshield wasn't tinted. So they were able to actually get a good description of her.
That's good. You know what? See, that with you just saying that goes to show you that these police are behind this shit, because why would you ask who was at fault when, for one, she didn't have no business driving down there, right, and then running people over? That's what's making me think that she gonna get off from this. Like, they gonna find a way to get her out, because they don't like them protesters down there.
But it's like, what? And then he asked me, he was like, well, what happened before the video? I said, sir, that is the beginning of the video. That's how she came through. Like, what do you mean? It's like you keep trying to, like, ask me different questions, different ways. No, what you see is what you get. Yeah. Everything you saw in that video is what happened. She came through here. I'm like, did you see at any point that she tried to stop? He's like, no, but I didn't see the beginning. That is the beginning, sir. So he kept trying to, like, take my phone and run up with people, like, you know, the protesters was, like, behind me, like, hey, like, go get your phone, just in case they try to be on bullshit, because he tried to walk away with it. And I'm like, can you bring my phone back, please? Then he dropped my phone. So I had to tell him, if you, my right hand, I promise you I cannot make this up. I said, sir, if you break my phone, you're going to pay for it. And he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. So I let him take my phone. He put it on the hood of his car. He took his phone and he recorded it off of my phone, and that was it. If
you know what, if it wasn't people out there backing you up, something would have happened to your phone. Because
I was thinking that too, Senica.
That's why I'm thinking these police in they are in on this stuff. Like they are in on this stuff, and I would be surprised if they don't even do nothing to that woman. They're not gonna do anything to that woman. That's fucking crazy.
She ran over 5 or 6 people. Like,
that should have been the end of the.
Like what you see on that video, that's great. And then the girl, I actually requested her on Facebook because I told her I wanted to talk to her. I actually thought about you while I was talking to these protesters, the ones that got hurt. And I asked them if they could request me on Facebook, you know, to see if you could do an interview with them.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah, please link me up with them, because this is exactly what people need to see. Everybody wants to make it seem like these protesters downtown are starting all this stuff, all this ruckus. They're making it seem like, you know, all this stuff is going on, and they don't see what these people are doing to stir up all this violence. Now, all these protests have been peaceful, and then you have people like that stir up stuff. This stuff has been going on all over this country. Like it's crazy. Yeah. That is crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah, y'all make sure y'all get home.
You ain't hold me, because I was actually getting ready to call you anyway to give you the tea on everything that was going on, because I knew that this would be a good story for you, because I was actually there and I saw the whole thing. So I was planning on calling you anyway. Yeah, because
we got to get this stuff out there, because they're trying to paint the narrative now that these protesters are out here doing all this looting and robbing and violent and that's why I said, I just got into it with somebody on Facebook about that stuff, because they don't even know what's going on. They always people want to run their mouth, but they have not been down there. They haven't even been down there to see the aftermath of what's been going on. But you got so much to say on Facebook, like you know what's really going on, and this is the proof of I don't know. I've
been down there almost every day, Seneca. Almost every day, you know, protesting for what's right, you know what I mean? And for the most part, it's been pretty peaceful, you know what I mean? I don't care what nobody says, Seneca. You had to be down there to see it. It looked so intentional, like she meant to hurt people. Yeah. She really did, Seneca. I don't care what nobody say. These officers can say what they want to say, but I know what I saw with my own 2 eyes. And that lady had no plans on slowing down. She even kept going. She even fled the scene. She fled the scene. They had to go and find her. Hurry up and put an APB on her fucking plate.
Wow.
And my concern was that could have been my daughter, Seneca, because I literally had just turned around and told Naraj to get out the street.
Yeah.
Because DPW was out there acting crazy in their truck, which, like I said, I got that recorded too. That's on my wall.
I'm gonna hurry up and snatch that video off of Facebook.
Because you know Facebook gonna try to take them down.
Yeah, so I'm I'm about to get that. Yeah, because people were calling in to that show that comes on 96.3, and they said a lot of that stuff is instigated. Like when you hear about that violence that goes on down there, they said the police and like other people are agitating that stuff. Like they were saying how the ministers were down there. There was tear gas in the ministers. I mean, they're doing all kind of stuff to the peaceful protesters down there. And then when people get riled up, they show that part of it, but they don't show what led up to it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So then, you know, when the DPW tried to run through the crowd or whatever too, it's like there was one officer out there, and he literally did not even step up to say, hey, you need to back up, nothing. You waited until this bitch ran through the crowd, and then everybody started hooping, hollering, and screaming, saying that these people got hurt, and you see blood everywhere. It's like blood all on that fucking
Are you serious?
Circle. Senica, I cannot make this up. You know, my video caught what I could get, but man, I'm telling you, it's like blood everywhere. Then that's when IMPD wanted to step in and then cut off. They blocked off to where you couldn't even get on the circle no more. I'm like, y'all should have been and did that. It shouldn't have been us blocking out the circle. Y'all should have never opened it back. You know what I mean? To me, it wasn't never open to begin with.
Right.
The officer was right there. But I just feel like when DPW did that, and you know that lady did that, why didn't you go and chase her down? Why did you call for back? They
are crooked.
They are
people don't.
Then you drop my phone. I said, hey, you drop my phone and you break it, you're gonna fix it. But you know, by that time, this one of the protesters was like, hey, watch your phone or whatever. And you know, they started like trying to watch my back or whatever. And I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. And I said it right in front of them. I said, I already uploaded it. I was like, it's probably been shared about 5-6 times already. So yeah, I mean, if you try to delete it at this point, you're not gonna get very far.
Yeah. I really think, and I'm not trying to be no conspiracy theorist or anything. This stuff these things are being planted. This stuff is happening.
That's what the protesters were saying. Like, nah, this is intentional. But what makes me think it was intentional, like I said before, there was an officer right there. Then DPW had did some shit prior to. Officer didn't do nothing. These are two incidents that took place for you to call backup.
Oh my God.
It's like you wanted somebody to get hurt, and then you called back up after you saw everybody screaming and, you know, begging for you to help these people's lives and stuff.
Man, that's why I said, man, this police, like the IMPD needs to be investigated federally. Like somebody they need to jump in and investigate this police department, because they are really out here fucking with the public. Like they are really becoming the public enemy number one. They are like, and it is just crazy that I just saw that. I said I had to hurry up and call you up. I'm gonna get that video off of Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and copy it now, and then when I get off of work later, I'm going to upload it on YouTube.
Please do, yes.
All right.
Like I said, if you got any more questions or any concerns about DPW or the incident that took place afterwards, like I got all the information. I got other videos too that I ain't even uploaded.
Okay. All right then.
All right, cousin.
All right then. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, you guys heard that. Like I said, this had just happened about an hour ago, downtown Indianapolis on Monument Circle. There's been several people that witnessed this, and my cousin Chan told me, like, you know, that there were people that were actually concerned about her safety. You know, all the protesters really had to make sure that she was safe because she had that footage on her phone, and she was concerned that IMPD was going to do something to her phone. So we're going to keep you updated on this. I'm going to probably reach out to some of the people that were actually hit by this lady. They gave a description that said that the woman that was driving the van was a white lady, and that they found her down the street. But it was just crazy how she told me that the police had the nerve to ask them, well, what happened before? I said, whose fault was it? Like, how is it going to be anybody's fault when, for one, there was no traffic allowed in the circle, like it was blocked off. So, it's almost like there's some type of conspiracy or something that these cops are just giving the green light to these extremists to just hurt and harm these peaceful protesters. These people were not bothering anybody. They were down there exercising their right to protest and assemble. And this lady came down there and just mowed them down. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, and this is what we're talking about. The media is always trying to spin it to where these protests are violent. They're always trying to spin it to where they always show the aftermath of someone getting beat down or getting attacked, but they don't show what happens first. This is really angering people and pissing people off. And I'm telling you, mark my words, they're using vehicles now. But who's to say I don't even want to say it. But at this point, there's going to be something catastrophic that happens. And it's getting out of hand. But we're going to stay on this. If I get any more information, I am going to bring it to you. I'm breaking this story now. I'm the first to break it. But my cousin, she caught this footage. She was the one, Chan Harris. She caught this footage right when it happened. So, but anyways, I'm gonna jump off here. It's just I'm still shaking up. It could have been her daughter. Like, her daughter was right there, right before the woman ran those people over. So I'm just gonna get off here, guys. You guys be safe out there. I got nothing but love and support to all the protesters out there that are out there on ground zero, that's out there putting in their work. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful out there, y'all, because it's getting real out there. And if you bring your kids down there, just look after them. Just everybody down there, y'all have to stick together. You have to stick together because the police are not out there to have your back. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go for real. Stay tuned, and I'll be back with another video.